And now we want to tell you about what happened at Southwest Allen County Schools.
Yeah, our Tylor Brummett was there for the vote, Tyler.
Well, Brian and Chris, some big news at that meeting. In case parents haven't heard yet, masks will still be recommended and not required in Southwest Allen buildings for students and staff. Board members also approved a plan that they hope would allow students and staff to hopefully avoid contact tracing. Tonight's meeting, tense at times.
Are we waiting while our pediatric hospitalizations climb for you to make the right decision?
It's dividing us. It's creating conflict, isn't it? You can all agree to that. And what are they doing? They're imposing control. Why? I don't know.
Before the vote was taken on mask protocols, some parents, as you heard, they're shouting during the meeting, saying they're against forcing their children to wear masks in school. In fact, hundreds of parents on both sides of the issue attended tonight's meeting to voice their opinions. The meeting actually had to be moved to the district's transportation office because the crowd was larger than normal. In the end, so many people showed up, they ran out of chairs. Initially, Superintendent Park Ginder presented a plan that would have required masks, but that's when parents against that idea spoke up. Some held signs against a mask mandate, while others held up signs supporting one. A board member presented a plan that was approved tonight that requires both the person testing positive and any other close contacts to wear a mask. But officials say they have to look into the legality of that kind of move.
I'm confused a little bit. I'm not sure what it does for us at this point because I'm not sure it takes kids out of the quarantine. There are a lot of things that have to be thought through in terms of how do you track this. It's a lot different in kindergarten, first grade, than it would be in a high school or secondary, middle school environment.
Now, one of the many parents who spoke up at the meeting was Tracy Starn. She has a daughter in 4th grade at Lafayette Meadows Elementary. Starn tells me if there was a mask mandate in place, she would have pulled her daughter from school. She also tells me she thinks this plan is a good compromise.
I'm actually very happy with the result. I feel like it's a fair assessment and allows parents like me with a special needs child to decide for our children what is best. My daughter cannot learn with a mask on. Her grades are suffering.
The motion that was passed tonight does not have a start date right now. Ginder says if contact tracing, if that measure was struck down at the state level, he will talk with board members and decide the next steps. Of course, we'll keep you updated.